Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good? Good. How's your weekend?
It was good. It was quiet.
Quiet?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was, I guess quiet. We had niece's 16th birthday. And when I got there, I gave her a hug, told her happy birthday. And I was like, I think she got her braces off. But I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want her to be like, yeah, in December or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't say anything. And then Rose comes and she's like, did you notice Lauren's teeth? I said, I knew it. It's so funny when they get them off how different they look.
Yes, like little
she's
adults.
The prettiest girl.
Oh.
And she's just got the sweetest heart, too. So, yeah, it was good.
Good.
How was yours?
It was good. We went to the Basque picnic. That's
Yeah.
always fun, and volunteered there.
I haven't been to that in
Hung
years.
out. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. There was a
Good.
ton of people.
Good.
And then we got Isaac ready to go to college. It's so weird.
How are you feeling?
Sad.
Sad?
It's okay.
You're
though.
like, don't ask me about it.
No, I've
Shush.
just been sucking it up. I don't want to bug anybody with my sadness.
No, I don't think that's bugging anybody. I mean, that's your baby. You're allowed to be sad.
Yeah. It's just weird. You know, I'm going to cry.
It's okay. I didn't mean to make you.
It's okay. The reason we moved out to that house was so the kids could be there and raise their animals and have horses, and now it's like it's gonna be empty, so it's just a big change. It's not like he's dead or anything. It's just, and I can see him and call him whenever I want, but it's just a big change, you know?
Yeah. It is a big change, and it's okay. It's a transition, and you know, I think it's hard to see further past it right now because it is such a big thing, and that's okay.
I know there's good coming.
Oh, for sure.
I'm ready to figure out what new normal is.
Yeah.
A new day-to-day normal is.
You want me to come put a steer out there for you and text you and say, "Can you go feed that for me? I'm busy."
I know. Josh and I were like, well, we're gonna let a couple of friends have a steer out there.
Yeah.
Their kids, and
hopefully
raise pigs and stuff like that still on and off. So
well, and I think it'd be cool to
chickens.
Also, help kids who don't have land or anything like that, the space, but want to be involved.
Yep.
And maybe that's the next thing for now.
Yep. So we're excited about it.
Breaking my heart. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But my hot flash stems from that, know, when you're excited for them.
Right.
And they're super excited. But you're packing them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, and you probably need this, and you probably need that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, I don't. No, I don't need that. I'll just put that here. I'll remember to take it. And you're like, no, you won't remember to take it.
Yeah.
I know you won't.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I swear. And you're like, no, I know you for 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put that either in there now, in your vehicle, or in the vicinity of your eyes on your way out the door so you don't forget it. And it made me think of this reel that Josh told me about and that I saw that made me laugh so hard. You know that song, I know, I know, I know, I know,
yeah.
I know.
Oh my God, it's our kids.
It's that my teenager, when I tell them to do anything or that something that I think they need to do.
Right.
I know, I know, I know, I know. I was dying laughing.
It's like when they were first learning to talk, their word is always no. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You remember when they were toddlers?
Yep.
No.
Testing
and now
it
it's,
out.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's like, okay.
Whoop your ass.
Oh.
Yep. Well, shit. But no. And then I can tell he's been super excited, and he still is super excited, but I can tell over the last couple days, he's like, oh, I might miss her, or I might miss them.
Yeah.
He's been telling me, I love you a lot. Are you going to be okay? I'm like, yes, dude. I'm sad, but I'm super excited for what he has in store too.
Right. Yeah, because it's a big adventure for them.
And I told him that. Like, just because I'm sad doesn't mean I'm also not excited for you.
Right.
And I don't want you to worry about me being sad. Mm-hmm. I almost, as a mom too, need somebody else to be sad so that I can be like, it's okay. It's going to be okay.
Right.
Do you know that?
Somebody needs to take they need to take that position so you don't have to sit in it.
Yep.
Because it's a caring for someone thing.
Yep.
It's like if somebody else is sad.
I can't be.
I gotta help them.
Yep.
Yep.
It's funny.
I was making sure my phone's on silent.
Well, welcome to Adventures at Des and Court. I'm Court.
I'm Des.
Do you got a hot flash?
Not really. Not really.
No.
I guess maybe I'm just a little cheery.
Good.
But
That's how I felt the other day.
yeah. I'm nothing really.
Good.
Yeah.
It's been only a few days since we did this last time, so it's hard to...
I haven't had a full 7 days to get pissed off yet.
About something.
No.
Yeah. Do you remember how we were talking about people watching in the places?
Yes. What your top 3 are?
Top 3.
Airport, Walmart, and rodeo, was it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the rodeo.
Yeah.
Movie theater is definitely in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't been to the movie theater in so long.
I hadn't either.
What kind of shit you see?
Lots.
Lots of things?
And lots of things. There's just all kinds of people that go.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an airport. So then you're just sitting there and you can just, oh man. Josh was like, that's one of my top 3. I'm like, same guy. Same.
Yeah, before the lights go out.
Yep.
Watching everybody go to their seats.
Huh?
So, speaking of movie theaters, you remember when, like, they had just built the Edwards 21 in Boise? And that was, like, the movie theater that everybody went to forever. It seems like a ghost town now. But I can remember being young in my early 20s at a movie and watching somebody go up the stairs. And you know how they were lit? This little stairs had the lights on them.
Yep.
This poor person, every time they were going up the stairs, they were tripping up every single one. I was pissed off for them. They were just like tripping.
Well, I get nervous that I'm going to because they're not just a normal stair.
No, they're
it's like
small.
a step. No, they're long. The ones at the village.
Oh, the long ones, yeah.
So it's like you take a step and have to take another step or two to then take your other step. I'm like, I'm gonna miss this step.
When I said short, I meant length.
Oh,
not, like height, not length. Anyway.
Yeah, short, height, long.
Yeah, and you watch it down the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People keep walking. The people that keep walking and like looking for their seat or talking at the same time, I'm like, how you doing this?
Yeah.
Can you stop? I have to stop.
I'm not that coordinated.
Where you want to sit, pick, and then I'm going to watch my feet all the way till I get to that seat.
And I'm so like into it that when somebody's talking to me when we're going to our seats, I'm not even paying attention because I'm trying not to bust my fronts out by falling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I saw that there's this older lady. So she's 80. I think she's 85. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 85. Her name's Joanne Carner. Have you heard about her?
No.
She is teeing it up in the U.S. Senior Open this week at the age of 85, nicknamed Big Mama. And she's still ribbing them cigs.
Get out of here. So she's golfing at 85?
Mm-hmm, in the Senior U.S. Open. Mm-hmm. She's a 43-time LPGA Tour winner and still hits it 200 yards.
Oh my God! And ripping cigs.
Ribbon cigs.
And you know she's having her first cocktail at 8:30 in the morning.
I just was like, Big Mama.
Yeah, she needs an early tea time.
Yeah, when I saw the cigs, she was ripping them cigs. I was like, I gotta tell Des, because we be talking about golfing. Mm-hmm. We that age of golfing.
Yeah. Have you set up your lessons yet?
No, I need to.
How about your archery lessons? Have you got those
That's
lined
in my
out
backyard. I could do that in the backyard.
Have you lined those out yet? Fucking dork. Just kidding. It came on a couple of times this weekend and I giggled. I was like, there's Courtney.
I'm all maybe. It's so funny too. Everything now just feels like I'm going to have all this free time like I didn't before.
Yeah.
I mean,
like you were still changing diapers
last week. It just feels
week.
like a little it just feels different. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to focus daily on
Where are they at? What are they doing?
what do they want for dinner? What's their schedule? Do they have a
Right.
game?
Are they going to work?
Laundry, like their laundry, like all that. And we were at the Basque picnic, and the Basque dancers are there, and I'm like, maybe I could do that.
Hey, you said you wanted to break dance in the
That's what
Olympics,
Josh
so maybe you'll just Basque dance in the Olympics.
Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see about it.
See, I was thinking, so if she's staying home and she's going to have her hybrid schedule, she's been house sitting a lot this summer for people. So she's gone. And I mean, she'll like swing by and give me a hug and stuff, but it's different. Like she's not home for dinner and stuff like that. And she called me yesterday and she's like, where are you? I'm like, I just left the open house. I am on my way to get groceries. What's up? She's like, well, are you going to be home before I go to work? I'm like, well, what time are you leaving? She said, 3:00. I said, yeah, I'll be home. She goes, okay. I said, why? She goes, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. I would like to give you a hug. I'm like, oh, okay. Didn't know you liked me that much right now. I said, can you clean your bathroom before you go? She goes, yes. I was like, see you when I get home. But I was, thinking about things that I would like to do.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would just like to not work anymore.
Just
and I have big aspirations of just gardening, and I would like to take up baking and just piddling around the house. Like,
wouldn't that be the life? Just doing whatever you want.
And then I'm like, be realistic, girl. Be realistic. You're terrible at baking.
You could get better.
I could with practice. Yeah. So those are the things that I would like to take up. I ain't archery or jigging anywhere. I'm
just gonna try a lot of things.
Yeah.
See what sticks. See what sticks.
Yeah. I wish I could make a living out of it though.
Right? Just doing what you want.
Whatever I want.
And not have to worry about money either.
Yeah. How you do that? You got to be an influencer.
Yeah, a trust fund baby, an influencer, or really have made bank in your younger days.
Yeah. That bank is really suffering a blow in 2024.
I saw something the other day about Botox in a booty hole.
Why?
And then we had people talk to us about that. Do you remember?
Yes.
So it ran through my head. That would hurt first.
Yeah.
Ow.
I don't even want it in my face.
It hurts in your face. I did it a couple times.
Yeah.
But in one of the most sensitive areas.
Yeah.
Ow. That would hurt so bad. So I mean, there's an obvious reason. Probably if you were going to take it in the butt, you might want some Botox in your booty hole.
Why?
I think it paralyzes the muscle, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I think it does.
See, and anytime something like that comes up, I can't read further into it because I start to get like pains.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts me for no reason at all. I'm like, ow, oh, no, thank you.
But then you would worry that, like, is your poop going to just fall out?
I can't believe we're talking about this.
I mean, we all poop.
Yeah, but that would be my concern.
I don't know. But then we had clients in here that were talking about it.
It's wild the things people share at our desk.
I know.
Sometimes I seriously go, what? Okay.
It was so funny.
It was
my favorite
hilarious.
because you were so red when they started talking about it. I love it.
And you take it so well. You just...
okay.
You giggle,
Okay.
you don't turn red or anything, and I'm like, I can't take any
You couldn't
more
even
of this
look
conversation.
at him. No, you had to get up.
I excused myself to the bathroum, and then when I came back,
hopes the
they were
conversation-
like, "Oh, we were waiting for you." I'm like, "Why?" I don't know.
I was hoping it'd be done by the time I got back. But his was because of fissures and hemorrhoids. Is that right?
I think so. I don't know. I seriously blocked so much of that conversation out. I don't know why it embarrasses me so bad.
He got a new butthole is what they were talking about.
Yeah. And he told his wife he wanted her to take a picture of it. You remember that?
Yeah.
I remember that part.
Why? Like,
Because he
why
wanted
else
to
would
see
you?
it.
Why else would you want it? I think those are the only two reasons.
I don't know, dude.
Unless it was spasming. All the time. I don't know. I just like.
There's something going on down there if you're. Mm-hmm. And it's got to be bad if you're like searching out.
This is a
that
wide range of conversation today.
I know. We might lose some people over this one.
No, we won't.
We might lose one of our 40
lose
fans.
them over poop in a butthole. You know they've read it. They've seen it somewhere because I've seen a few TikToks on it.
Yeah. So, speaking of buttholes, I saw this meme today. Mm-hmm. And it says, question, how visible is my butthole to the gyno? And this person said, I put a butt plug in with a googly eye.
Can you imagine?
When they head down there, I tell them, I'll be keeping my eye on you. Gets them every time.
Can you imagine? That would scare you.
Oh, like, for sure. Well,
like if they gasp, what if you forgot that it was in there and the doctor gasps? You're like, what's wrong?
Could you
what
forget
do you say?
I
don't know.
Maybe
never,
if it's Botox.
Never done that.
Mm-mm. But it's so funny to me how people just like freely
some of the shit
discuss these things.
That person's funny.
Yeah.
For somebody to commit to do that and scare your doctor with a googly eye.
Yeah.
Or just give him a giggle.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it could totally even just be a joke or whatever, but just the thought of it.
I bet somebody somewhere has done that at some point. Could you imagine just to be funny?
Could you imagine being the doctor?
I might have to do it and have you video there.
Where are you going to put the googly eye? On the taint?
Oh, goodness. What else you got?
I have age blindness.
Age blindness?
Yeah. You know, the kids talk about eyebrow blindness or highlighter blindness, where you don't realize, like, these girls don't realize how much highlighter they're doing, and then they go back and they look at videos now that they've toned it down, and their entire face just lit up like a Christmas tree. And then eyebrow blindness is when they have them real hard drawn on ones, or no, like just one line of them. That's blindness. Like, you can't see how dumb this looks.
Okay.
Well, I have age blindness. Okay. Because I'll be talking to somebody and I'm like, they're so much older than me. They're so mature. Psh, girl, they're like 6 months older than you. Or like you'll take a loan application and you're like, oh, this person has their act together and they definitely are older than me. Maybe I feel a little intimidated because I'm so young. No, you're not. I don't know if it's because that's how I started my career, because I was just 26, I think, when I started it. So everybody was older than me. Mm-hmm. And now I still be thinking everyone's older than me. And they're not. You're old. You're old. So I have a blindness of how old I really am.
But I do think we look younger for our age.
I'm just going to keep saying that. Because I've also seen...
It only matters what we think.
I've also seen somebody, be on Instagram or TikTok or whatever one you're watching, and they're talking about how I look so young for my age. And
they talk about
yeah, that? And somebody like hops on and they're like, no, you don't. You look 40.
Dang.
You don't look young for 40. You look 40.
You're going to always find a troll on the internet.
Oh, yeah. They're so bad.
I saw a reel yesterday that made me giggle that was a guy talking about Gen Z and... That's right? Gen Z and millennial?
Mm-hmm. Gen Z's like our kids, right?
I don't know.
Because Gen X is the ones right before us. Because it goes Gen X,
so
millennials,
maybe it's
Gen Z.
Gen X and millennials.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about how our parents must have been on something different, or we were eating something different because our age group is not aging the same as the people before us.
Yeah,
Like,
because we're not
definitely
ripping
younger.
cigs.
We're not ripping cigs. We're not dressing like at 40 like we're 60,
No,
70.
you ain't catching me with a lace collar.
Well, I mean, you look at the Golden Girls. That's what he put it to.
Okay.
He's like, these people, I mean, they were in their 40s. And
Yeah, and weren't they living in like in a
Senior living?
Yeah, senior living.
Probably. They're like, it's not the same. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
We look at kids, though, girls, teenagers, with the way they know how to do makeup now.
Yeah.
And their hair. When we were pimply and
So ugly.
so ugly.
So ugly. They have better skincare routines
Yeah.
at 17 than I ever have.
Yeah. Funny.
But I think that's why our generation is aging more gracefully, though, because the cigarettes and the, I mean, we drink, but
And have a lot more processed food.
yeah,
But
we just have great skin and a fat ass.
it's okay.
They were skinny with wrinkly skin because they were smoking and not eating.
And in the sun a lot.
The sun. The sun just does something for you, though.
It does.
A tan can make me a new woman.
But we know now, like, you can get a little bit of sun every day. Mm-hmm. It's good for you, and then get out of it. Do you feel a little bit like Mountain Homes turned into, like, a sitcom you might watch on TV?
Absolutely. I can't even right now.
I can't even, girl.
Like, I don't feel like very many people are behaving.
They aren't. This Real Watchdog, I'm like, I need to know who it is.
Yeah. They're not behaving.
Not behaving.
But then...
And then the people that comment on it, and then the people that have comments about other things, like, I just am like, am I in a real life Netflix show? Because I feel like I might be.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think the whole social media thing has made it to where people can just put out there whatever the hell they want. And we've talked about this before. They can just lay it all out there, and they don't even think about the consequences or like the people that they're really hurting, or there's no human aspect to it. Everybody just goes rogue and acts crazy.
Or sit on I know that bothers the shit out of you.
I was like, don't lose your train of thought. Keep talking.
I know. Also, like, a lot of people, when they get heated, if you just take a minute and cool off, you're like glad that you didn't have the opportunity to say something or write something.
Right.
And I feel like with social media, so many people get so heated immediately, and they're like...
Fired off. Yeah. I'm like, there really should be, are you sure you want to post this comment?
Yeah.
Or save to your drafts.
For 24 hours.
Walk away.
Yeah.
And gather your thoughts.
Man.
Call someone. Call your lifeline and be like, I'm about to post this. Yes or no?
Yeah. I don't know. Lately, just watching it, it's like a train wreck.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing because, like, when I was young, I thought people had their shit together at 40.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No.
40, 50, 60. I thought that's like... they were mature and everybody had their act together, and it's like, oh, nope. And I get, sticking up for somebody or being upset about something, but just to put it all out there.
Yeah.
Instead of like processing it yourself and being like, meh, and moving on, because there's so many bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, and you're not going to please everybody, right?
No.
And I just feel like sometimes people in political positions, it's like, I don't know how anybody does it.
No.
Because you can't do anything right. Everything's going to be dug up if somebody don't like you. It's just crazy.
It is, because eventually you're going to run out of people who will put up with that.
Exactly.
Like, and I see it from both sides.
Right.
Like, nobody's behaving.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I know
totally.
you do. And it's just like, eventually you're going to run out of people who will put up with the shit. And then what are we going to do?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Girl, I
Just
don't
going
know.
to be run like the Wild Wild West.
Wow. It's wild.
It's wild. Courtney's the mayor of Wild West.
Somebody better call the cops on them, because there's been a couple times where I'm like, that one needs somebody to be like, you need to go delete that, or you shouldn't have posted that.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah.
But
I look back on some of my comments, though, like when I was going through my divorce a million years ago. And I'm like, delete. I'll delete, like, some of the posts that I made.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought I did really good. And I think I did for the most part. But every once in a while, I will post a meme or something.
About him?
Yeah, and I'm like,
You were hurt.
yeah, that's okay.
I mean, and I get it. Everybody, you want to give grace. Everybody gets a hot head or messes up. But
mine wasn't daily.
no. And I just feel like there could be a lot done by sitting down and talking about it face to face instead of over the internet for everybody to see.
Yeah. People don't know how to have a hard conversation, though.
I know.
Because it is hard. I mean, I avoid them sometimes.
Yeah, confrontation isn't fun.
But I would rather sit down and have that hard conversation with that person than somebody to just blast it all over the internet.
1,000%.
Because then you Google my name and you just see, or put my name in Facebook and you just see all this unhinged shit that I posted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Because the unhinged shit gets all the comments.
Like,
so then people are like, she's crazy.
And we all are a little bit crazy. I just don't want it all over the internet.
Yeah.
I don't want my crazy all over the internet.
I'm going to sit in my house, have my crazy, call my best friend and say, so am I being crazy?
Or listen to this shit. I
Yeah.
gotta tell you something. Get this off of my chest.
So funny. Yeah. Everybody just needs to calm down, take a chill pill. Please stop putting Mountain Home on the map of crazy.
For sure. I'm like, I was gonna have that who do you think it is conversation, but we probably shouldn't do that.
No. And I honestly don't even know. Like, I don't have many guesses.
I just had a few, but
Yep, that's not for this.
that's not for this.
We're going to keep that crazy to ourselves.
Y'all see us in a wild, you could tell us who you think it is. We probably, like I said, shouldn't air everything you thinking.
Some thoughts are
Inside thoughts.
Yeah, some thoughts are inside thoughts. Stop sharing. Did you see Snoop Dogg dressed up for the equestrian events?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
And he said he just wanted to feed the horses apples and carrots.
He
said,
That's you. It's you.
He said, I'm just really here to watch those horses that dance. He likes to dance in horses, the ones that...
Oh, I didn't know horses dance.
Yeah, they do like a whole routine.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, they do like the...
So,
Haven't you seen the crip walking one where he makes fun of it?
no.
He's like, that horse crip walking.
No.
I gotta show it to you. So
I gotta get better at
he
this.
looks super cute in his in the whole equestrian get up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's with Martha Stewart, isn't he? Who's he with? Who is he with?
Martha's his best friend because they were both in jail.
There was
Remember when Martha was in jail?
Yes, I do.
What was she doing?
But
Insider
I just
trading or some shit?
I just love that that's why they're best friends. I love that that's what your
Yeah,
brain
they went to
said.
jail.
They both went to jail, so they best friends.
Yeah. She had him on her, like, baking show and shit.
Yeah, but he was talking about how he just loves to be there because he loves the horses that dance, and then he just wants to give them carrots and apples.
Is horse dancing part of the Olympics?
I don't know what it's called. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But I gotta find you the meme because you're gonna crack up where he's like, oh, the horse is crip walking. And it's like going to the side and it's out.
So, speaking of jail, what kind of inmate do you think you'd be? Are you gonna, like, make friends with everyone? You gonna stay to yourself? Like, What kind of inmate are you?
Well, I'd probably be the same in as I am out. And it takes me a minute. I need to observe the whole situation before I'm making friends. I'm checking her out.
So what would the person be doing, like, for you to be like, that's who I'm gonna, like, be friends with?
Well, I don't know. They would probably have to be, like, I don't know. As long as they aren't getting hurt. I'm not going to get hurt. I will fuck somebody up. If a girl got to fight, a girl can fight.
Yeah.
I will shank a bitch I need to.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, you're not. In jail.
I think now, I think my tough girl age, I would have been like the super chip on the shoulder. I'll be your ass, you look at me wrong,
right?
Girl. And now I'd be like, I'm just going to be the good girl and get out of here as quickly as I can.
Yeah, you're going to do like finger weaving and
Give
shit.
me a job.
Yep.
I'll be the best at that. By the way, volunteering, so Desiree and I have been on boards, like chamber board, MAC board, rodeo board. Volunteering for the Bass Picnic was the best. It was my favorite.
What did you guys do?
I took money for tickets, and the boys handed out beer, took tickets for beers. But I really enjoy just somebody being like, can you show up and do this job? And I'm like, I got you. I'll be the best at it.
Yeah. Because then there's no, like...
No other commitment.
Yeah.
No drama.
Yeah.
Just let me show up and help.
Yeah, because you don't have to be in charge of anything.
Yeah.
Just tickets.
It was nice.
Not bad. We should
all over the place. I'm all over the place.
Yeah. I really just want to know what kind of person you thought you'd be in jail.
How about you? What would you be?
I would definitely be like the wallflower. I'd be like for the first few days.
Yeah, you gotta observe that shit.
Yeah, and then as far as like who I would pick to hang out with, it would definitely be the tough bitch. Like
you would be the girlfriend?
I would have to be the girlfriend. And because I can't, you know me, I've never swung on anyone other than my brother.
I could, if you had to.
If I had to, I could probably pull it out, but like...
You're not starting a fight.
No. I would be like the warden's pet. Like, what you need me to do? You need...
Yeah.
What you need?
I'll snitch.
I'll snitch if I get my own room and my own, like, lunch. And if I can go out on the yard by myself. Isn't that what they call it? The yard? That's what I would do.
Hopefully we're never, ever, ever, ever have to worry about that.
Because I'm watching Ozark right now, and I know
I love Ozark.
I know I'm super behind the times. I always am. Mm-hmm. We all know this. I like to binge watch. I want to know the whole story right away. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do seasons and wait.
What season are you on?
3. And so, if you haven't watched Ozark, or you plan on watching Ozark, or you're in the middle of watching Ozark, just...
skip.
Yeah. Skip it. But when they're... like, when the feds are onto him.
Okay.
Right? And he just keeps digging in, and, like, I'm gonna keep laundering money, and... No, you know what I would be doing?
Running away?
Running away. I will tell you everything about this cartel.
Yeah.
And put me in witness protection program. I need some surgery to change my looks.
How many seasons are there?
Because I ain't going to jail, and I am not going to keep running to go, not to go to jail.
Is there 4 seasons or is there 5?
I don't even know.
I can't tell you the part, because I think it's the end of the 3rd season.
There's a couple of, like, it's pretty dark.
It is. It's good. It's a good show.
But
that's what got my whole family. Now every time we joke about a business, they're like, could definitely launder money through that.
Oh, for sure.
Couldn't launder money through that.
Yeah.
Could.
Yeah. But that's what got me thinking about the whole prison thing, was like, I would totally be the one that's like, yep, I'll tell you whatever you need to tell after I've already had to, like, I'm not going to keep running.
No.
No, I would never sleep. I would be so worried that guy was going to come kill me.
I would be too. That's why I honestly could never, like, launder money or steal from somebody, because I would feel constantly the guilt.
Yeah.
I would never sleep.
I'm not a criminal.
Oh my God, I would be such a warrior.
I'm not a criminal.
Me
at
either.
All.
Either.
At all. But I would definitely be the girlfriend in prison.
I could see that.
Because I'd need the tough bitch.
Daryl, please don't let anybody hurt me.
No. Warden's pet.
Get yourself right out of there real quick.
Yeah. What do I gotta do?
Well, that's it.
Hope you liked it.
See you later, homegirls.